Okay, let's give this a try again. I'm just going to go to good old Zoom. Sharing screen. So to pick back up, I'll recreate the Facebook Live. So today we are talking about LinkedIn and more connections in regards to Sales Navigator. Many people have asked what's the difference of traditional LinkedIn and then Sales Navigator. Sales Navigator is worth the 89 bucks a month or whatever it is. Hands down, it's the greatest investment that you can make in your marketing budget. If you have a client service coordinator in your office, and again, if you do not have somebody already recruited and enrolled and acting in regards to your marketing director, I cannot say enough, or your community outreach director, whatever terminology resonates with you. We have many firms that are using their client service coordinator, because your client service coordinator is managing the client experience. Your relationship manager, marketing director, whatever term you want to give them, community outreach coordinator, is managing your power partners and all of your marketing initiatives. As we're going through and doing a complete marketing analysis on law firms, that we are amazed at how much time, energy, results to resource ratio that you are putting out of there. That is, you're throwing money out the window. You have multiple strategies that are competing against each other, and there's nobody in the law firm that is managing all of this. So I cannot say enough. If you have someone in your law firm and they can deploy 8 hours a week, including an hour a week for your weekly marketing meeting, and then about 7 hours just to make certain that they are handling and nurturing and following up on all of your marketing initiatives, that's all you need is 8 hours a week. I promise you. Now, if you're doing some higher level stuff, then it's going to obviously require more. But people that have outsourced their social media and their funnel building and things of that nature, if they have somebody who is spending 8 hours a week, so 2 hours a day, 4 times a week, whatever it might be, I don't even invest in Sales Navigator unless you have somebody in your firm who's going to be able to devote 30 minutes a day on this strategy. And the return on investment and the results is just astronomical and just unbelievably exciting, especially for the attorneys when they start to see it. So today we're talking about Sales Navigator. So when you have Sales Navigator, because you're in good old LinkedIn here, and you'll have this Sales Navigator tab here. When you click on it, it opens up a separate window. So if you're doing it on your smartphone or something of that nature, it's going to be on a separate window as well. So Sales Navigator, you go in here, and I just took like maybe family law, someone who's working in family law, or they need a mediator. When you can put in the term, and it'll give you different options here. So mediator, if you want to put that in there, it'll give you all different. You can pick here, or you could just do people working as a mediator. I like to put it kind of a general broad stroke search in the beginning, unless I'm looking for something very specific, a family law attorney or things of that nature. But maybe I'm a divorce attorney, or I want to build a referral base with mediators and start working with them, because it's a great referral source for us, maybe doing joint opportunities, joint presentations, anything of that nature. So you can put it in here, and then you can pick your location. So I'm just going to pick, I'm going to go into Denver. I'll be super specific about it, because as you can see right here, look at all the results. Like, you don't even need that many people to talk to, but then you can pick an industry that you want. So hospital and healthcare, IT services, financial services, things of that nature, real estate. So maybe just I'll even put financial services just for the heck of it. And then relationships. So what do you want? First degree connections, third degree connections, group members. And these are connections within LinkedIn. So first degree means you are already connected. Second degree, third degree, you can go as far, or you could leave it blank. I'm going to leave it blank. I'm going to leave the school blank. I'm going to leave the profile language blank. Title, I don't know. Do I want to work? Maybe you want to work with just the owner, or you want to work with founder, things of that nature. Independent business owner, principal. I'm going to leave it blank. I'll just put owner right now, just for, so just put owner. You can do independent business owner, maybe. Then the function, you can put big business development. As you can see, so as you see that I start putting some of these searches, oh, I'm coming up with 29 results, right? So I'm just going to do that. You can keep fine tuning it. And as you can see, you're like, okay, I have 29 results. And then you start digging through these, independent business owner. So you might want more. So you might do your first day. I'm spending about 30 minutes on this today as a marketing coordinator. Like, all right, I'm going to hit, you'll go and you look at all 29 of them. 1 or 2 years in the role. It'll tell you exactly how long they've been in the role with the company, where they're currently at. And then this is the really cool thing. You're like, all right, so say all these 29 are qualified. Yep, I want to hit them all. What I love about this is that you can create lists too. So you can either connect, you can view their profile. What I do is I like to go in and save it as a list. So I'll create a new leads list. So maybe this new leads list is going to be let's say I want to do a joint workshop. We're going to do a summit with a financial advisor, a CPA, what have you, and we want a mediator to be on this summit. We're going to do a Zoom presentation, and we're trying to really get a bunch of different professionals so we can all get together. So for this, it might be that it's going to be the 1, 2, 3 Summit. That's the name of it. We're trying to do this June 2020. So I'm going to create this, and I'm going to create and save the list. So I might want to, and so see, she was added to the list. So now I might want to go in and message her. I typically have a saved subject line, and I'll just copy and paste, then change their name and put it in there, and then you can just send it. And then they're saved in your group. And then you can see like we have shared experiences. 3 of these 29 people have posted on LinkedIn in 30 days. So I already know that they're maybe not being very active on LinkedIn. I go and inbox them, then I save them as a lead in here too. Because then after I do that, so I have about 30 minutes or an hour today to hit these 29 people. So I already know they're not super active on LinkedIn, but the cool thing about LinkedIn is that when you send them a message, they also get it in their inbox. Now they might have spam filters or things of that nature, so maybe it's going into spam. I will go and pull up a Google, and I will put, I'll go and look maybe and see if I could connect with them on Facebook, or then I'll go and look for them on, Mediator, Denver, Colorado, and just start looking and seeing if I could. So here she is, but it pulls up LinkedIn, first and foremost, LinkedIn again. So I know that she might be at Citizens Bank. Then here is, so you can start looking, and you can also look at her profile. And then maybe you can find a phone number, and then you can give the person a call as well. So as you can see here, there's many different, and a lot of times, which is really cool, is that sometimes, so here it is, Conflict Resolutions LLC. So this is, by and large, it's a 720 number, which is a Denver extension. I would definitely call her, pick up the phone and make a phone call as your marketing coordinator. And then maybe it doesn't look like she has a Facebook presence. If she did, then it would be definitely under either, probably before LinkedIn. Facebook shows up first, typically LinkedIn second. So as you can see, why you really want to use LinkedIn in conjunction with Facebook. A lot of professionals I don't want to say a lot, more and more now they do, but their classification on Facebook, they're typically on Facebook as a soccer dad, or wanting to see pictures of their nieces and nephews and things of that nature. They're not always on having that they're a lawyer, or that they're a mediator, that they're a CPA and things of that nature on Facebook, but they do on LinkedIn, which is really cool, and just a whole nother pool and pond to be fishing in for leads. So as far as Navigator, as you can see, this is such a powerful tool from a place of connection. So now I might go, I sent the message, and then I might want to go and look at viewing the profile as well and looking in there. So when you do this, and you can start to see, okay, looking at her profile a little bit, where she's at currently. She's self-employed for 6 months, where she previously worked at kennel staff of BCA. Well, I don't know what this is, but it's United States Veterinary. So I don't know what she did there, but sometimes it'll give you a link to even another link of her previous experiences, where you can go and connect with people there as well. So yeah, she was on LinkedIn 2 weeks ago. She's probably pretty active. And then here are some mutual groups that we share in common. So she's in EO headquarters and things of that nature. So as you can see, this is such a powerful tool, and it's a separate tool outside of LinkedIn. So if you are not using LinkedIn Sales Navigator, here's why you want to, because you can look for prospects in regards to hirings if you're adding to your team, number one, especially for some higher profiles such as associate attorneys and C-suite positions and or paralegals or high-level paraprofessionals. And then number two, for connecting with power partners and getting them, whether you want to schedule a lunch and in the back end of the academy is an entire power partner script of how to facilitate and navigate that initial meet and greet position to determine if they are an avatar power partner for you, and how to be able to facilitate and vice versa, and develop that like, know, and trust rapport. And then also for speaking engagements, podcasts, things of that nature, you can even go in here and look if you want to get writing opportunities, or you want to get publishers, or you want to get, so you might create another list. So when you go in here and you can see all your different lists that you have, you might want to go in and you can see all the various lists that we have for different groups, whether it be for recruiting sites of things or things of that nature. But you can go in and create another list. And I have leads in here. So even just look at this, 195 leads. Even if you don't add any more and you just have your marketing coordinator working that's phenomenal. And these leads are probably not even entered into your database. My recommendation is that you also go back and try to find their email address as well, and start connecting with them that way too, and inviting them to join your blog and things of that nature, because that works. I can't tell you how responsive people are on LinkedIn. It's magical. It's absolutely wonderful. So another thing I want to show you now that I say that too, you can download and export all of these leads into a CVC file, and you can also go and do all of your network too. And you can download that into a CVC file and then export it into Excel as well. So you're able to do that as well, which is fantastic. If you want to do that and then be able to, you can look at all your connections here, and then you can download them. You could do that both in LinkedIn as well as Sales Navigator. So honestly, guys, there is no reason for people not to have a very robust, active marketing strategy in regards to, if you don't want to spend money on Facebook, you don't want to do all the funnel stuff or the digital and social marketing that requires skill set and knowledge as well as money. then this is an investment of time. And the results to resource ratio on the time to the results that you produce are absolutely phenomenal. So you can go in here as well and be able to download that and then just start working with right here. Even if you just manage all of your connections, you know, I know some of you have 5,000. Jeff Palomo, I think he has like 12,000 connections. That's a full-time job just for somebody to just really work on that in regards to speaking engagements, writing opportunities, podcast opportunities, and then also one-on-one B2B presentations and leverage summit events. Many of you are doing that, which is just so great to see, where you're getting different professionals from different industries to come together and to do a joint presentation. So Sales Navigator, oh my goodness, absolutely positively is worth your time. It's worth your money. It's worth your investment. It just, I would say, don't even bother monkeying with it unless you have somebody in your office that can really lead and manage that every single day for you, because it just requires some time and follow up and just intentionality around it. But the results that are produced are just extraordinary. Okay. So another level of connection on LinkedIn and the difference between traditional LinkedIn and Sales Navigator and the benefits of having both. Let us know where you need help. Reach out if you need help with enrolling your marketing coordinator or client service coordinator or someone in your office to start deploying LinkedIn for you. All right. Have a great day.